presenting me with the possibility to speak to you tonight. Thank you. Though I am flattered that you believe that I can write and present a cliche speech about the importance of taking action, leadership, and other prompting buzzwords, I am truly honored by your collective decision and your trust to represent our class in front of our loved ones in our entirety on this special day of graduation. As a graduating class, we have all overcome challenges and have individually rebounded to battle for our status as graduates here tonight, and have paid our $20 grad fee. In acknowledging our own internal desire to succeed, we thank the loving, devoted individuals and groups who have not only shaped our high school experience through their care and empathy, but have, in a myriad of approaches, come to shape our attitudes and ideals as young men and women. To our loving parents and guardians, we thank you for your affectionate care and continual assuring guidance, which transcends the realm of academic schooling in shaping 161 forward-thinking people who, by your all-inspiring and comforting assistance, will refine the face of the world. We thank you for your constant reassurance, empathizing understanding when we fail, and your guidance as role models for us at a period in life where we are called to take on additional responsibilities as young adults. To the parents, uncles, aunts, cousins, brothers, sisters, grandparents, neighbors, and family friends in attendance, or not in attendance, as we are only issued 4 grad tickets. We love you and we thank you for your adoring support. To the devoted teachers and staff, we thank you for providing us with a world-class, enriching education, where despite our constant chatter, mostly in Mr. Egan's class, you equipped us with the tools to prosper as we advance past high school, and in doing this, have spearheaded an uplifting environment through tremendous care and empathy. We thank you for the time taken out of your day to manage and coach our sports teams. We thank you for the purposeful life and career discussions. We thank you for the laughs and memorable moments bonded over the last 4 years. We thank you for the extra help and extensions with various assignments and tasks. We thank you for tolerating our deafening volume and knockoff uniforms. And most importantly, we thank you for playing a crucial role in our story as graduates. We will never forget your devotion and empathy. To my fellow graduates, the class of 2022, we did it. We have not only chipped away at the mountain of expectations for us set on the first day of high school 4 years ago to ultimately wear the gown and cap, not in my case, as graduates here tonight. But as the cliche goes, we have formed memories that will last a lifetime. Our high school experience, though unorthodox, has enabled us as a graduating class to assemble as one like no other. We have endured online schooling and have mastered the art of waking up at 7:55 for an 8 o'clock class. We also mastered the art of slide canceling and bunny hopping in Warzone while paying attention in online class. We began with the orange man and ended with the old man. We began with our high school journey with affordable gas, and now that is history. We celebrated our first prom in 2 years and have bonded throughout our exclusive journey. Tonight, we applaud you, and we celebrate this distinctive group of 161 and our story. As we gather to commemorate the bittersweet conclusion to our routine lives here at St. Thomas Aquinas, we reflect on the 4 unconventional years that were high school, before we embark on various individual paths, all strictly determined by our unique will to succeed and prosper. Though this cliche is as overworked and overused as obnoxious Toronto slang on the bus at 7 in the morning, I can truthfully attest that this gleaming group in front of you will continue to shine brightly in the various career and educational pathways we embark on our 161 unique roads out of St. Thomas Aquinas. Andrew Tate, top G, writes, "Happiness comes from within. It comes from accepting who you are and creating value for others. And despite the diverse avenues the spirited group of 161 will engage in the coming months, years, and decades, I can confirm that the engaging pursuit of happiness and consequently providing value for others will be at the forefront of our individual and varying stories. Though many of us will venture out to pursue post-secondary education, the skilled trades, join the workforce, or become a crypto millionaire, this dynamic graduating class of 2022 will not only savor the fulfilling consequences in our future endeavors, but will revel in the joy and satisfaction associated with the journey itself. Today, as we congregate as a class one final time, we reflect on the memories formulated over the last 4 unpredictable years. Despite our departure, this is our concluding hour in which we can call ourselves grade 12 students, before we advance, initiating absolute control of our lives, professions, and interests, or for liberal arts majors, initiating control of an Indeed account. Regardless of our different career paths, we will all share a common bond linked by parallel memories and experiences molded in our 4-year tenure at St. Thomas Aquinas. We will always treasure the Wolf of Wall Street-esque meetings in Finance Club with Mr. Poslick, which showed me that with tickets at $25 and 161 graduates, our school was able to bring in $4,025 in total revenue from our graduation. Furthermore, my mic's gonna go off now, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Furthermore, we will always remember the school pride circulating our hallways as our soccer team battled at OFSA in Walkerton. The united class bond we formed at our first prom in 2 years. The spirit of our boys hockey team celebrating the Austin Matthews-esque 4-goal game for Garrett House against St. Joseph during our hockey season. The casual yet competitive environment at Ping Pong Club with Mr. Duras. The dedication displayed by our leadership team ushering us back into normalcy through the sub-drive and map-making initiatives. The commitment from our student-managed newspaper, the Stinger Voice, and their drive to cultivate a well-established school culture. The sincere metaphysical discussions with Mr. Perron and Mr. Smith, or the New Age-aligned discussions with Mr. Wilson, zeroing in on the effectiveness of cryptocurrencies and Web 3.0. One thing I learned is that in order to become a crypto millionaire, you must first become a crypto billionaire. Furthermore, we will never forget the various spontaneous and overall peculiar yet memorable moments shared as a group, such as our grade 10 laser tag trip, where aside from losing our voices, shouting down a dim, glow-in-the-dark hallway at an ear-piercing speed, volume, Jesus, through some unprompted chain of events, a live crab eventually came home with us at the end of the day. Overall, as our high school experience reaches its inevitable limit, the memories we have cultivated together over the years will serve as a testament to our graduating class's mark on school history, more than any diploma or award of recognition. As we conclude our 4-year trek to graduation, we reflect on the individual stories of personal achievement and development within our robust graduating class, whether that be through the unrecognized day-to-day struggle of fostering the characteristics of self-discipline in 3 a.m. study sessions, hoping of reaching a desired course result, whether that be in the participation in various clubs and sports teams that tested our dedication to the games we love and causes we subscribe to, whether that be on taking on ulterior part-time jobs that presents us with the values of commitment and work-life balance, whether that be through committing to a fulfilling community service initiative and realizing that you'd be better off economically getting employed, or whether that be from committing oneself to new interests such as a trade that will offer employment experiences as we advance past high school and into our careers. Our graduating class has taken on and conquered countless uphill battles since kickstarting our high school journey on September 4th, 2018, which ultimately contributed to 161 stories of personal growth and achievement embodied by our presence here at graduation. Despite it may feel that we have reached our maximum graduation, finally meeting our objective across 4 unorthodox years of strenuous adapting, eye-opening soul-searching, and enlightening learning, it is quintessential to understand that though our triumph may be satisfying, our God-given destinies have hardly been achieved and expand far past the goals embodied by our high school diplomas. Gary Vaynerchuk writes, "Ideas are nothing, execution is the game." And as we proceed with our various callings, I implore the graduating class to prioritize action and disregard false inspiring slogans like, "If you think you can, as said rhetoric shies away from the focal point of learning, that being the consequences of inevitable failure. I invite the class of 2022 to accept inevitable failure in the varying degrees we'll be encountered in as we progress with our personal callings. As said, failure and consequential pain is only a testament to the process of learning. I argue that utilizing our youth and consequential time to fail and adapt will provide the skills to break through future objections with assurance. Aside from the inspiring rhetoric that those may not care for. After all, we all anticipate gathering with our families in celebration for our initial step to independence. I urge the class of 2022 to focus on slaying our internal urges to choose comfort over courage, and meet future tasks with such underlying confidence, though we may hold internal doubts. Whether our assuring attitude is displayed in pioneering future startup businesses, mastering unfamiliar hobbies, pioneering community service initiatives, or convincing our future employers of a well-deserved promotion, our learning from experience based on soul action will ensure that our limitless potential is reached. You are what you do, not what you say you do. So start that business, apply for that job, kickstart that community service initiative, dream big, and do not limit yourself to the expectations of others. Live impulsively yet strategically, and organize your life in a way that will benefit yourself and those close to you. As though these are the actions that will come to establish the foundation of our adult lives. To the graduating class of 2022, I ask, which action will you take to fulfill your potential? Thank you.